What defines a transmission rebuild? I'm on a mission to redefine the term transmission rebuild. Is a rebuild opening it up and just replacing one bad bearing? Is a rebuild just throwing a can of spray paint on it and calling it a rebuild? Well, depending on who you ask or who quote unquote rebuilds your transmission or who even sells you the parts, they may have a different definition. I bring this up because too often do I hear variations of this story. You know, I just had it rebuilt by so-and-so. I had to do it again. I had to pull it back out. They rebuilt it again. I put it back in. It still has the same problems. You know, they say they rebuilt it, but I think they only replaced a few parts and they still charge me all this money and I'm still not happy. That story comes around very often. Let's take, for example, this 3650 I am in the process of rebuilding. First off, since it has my name on it, it's going to get the works and a full thorough overhaul. I'm not in the business of replacing just one or two parts and calling it a rebuild. But what if I bought a rebuild kit online? Will it include everything I need to rebuild it and repair all wearable components and repair what actually failed in this transmission? Well, it actually depends on the model transmission, who's selling the kit, and what they include. Some kits have more or less than others, but this specific 3650 had a failure with the synchronizer, slider, sleeve, spring, and key assembly, causing issues with third gear. These keys and springs are a wearable component, just like a bearing or a synchronizer. But why don't they come in a rebuild kit? Imagine buying a rebuild kit, not knowing any better, assuming that the kit is going to include all the parts to fix your problem. It's a rebuild kit after all, isn't it? But you put it back together and you're still having the same issue. I don't know why it's still acting up. I just rebuilt it. Obviously, the springs are broken and the keys have a huge gouge in them. But let's just say that they had some normal wear and they weren't completely broken. Whether you knew better or not, you decided to reuse them. So you put them in, you got your rebuild kit in there with new synchros, and done. Rebuilt. Yeah, your synchros are new, but they're not going to work right, and they're not going to index properly once those keys and springs decide to let loose. In my opinion, rebuild kits should include all wearable items, plain and simple. It makes me wonder if the sellers of these kits actually rebuild transmissions. If I'm spending the time taking apart a transmission or a build, it's going to have all wearable parts replaced because that's how I define a rebuild. Unless it's a customer's transmission, it's ultimately up to them what they want to replace and how they want to spend their time and money. I can only recommend them through my experience what to replace from what I see is worn out. But I tell you what, it takes just as long to tear it down and build it up, whether the parts going back in it are new or used. Well, I just wanted to shed some light on this topic, bring this to your attention. It may be in your best interest to take apart your transmission first and see what extra parts you may need to purchase, because those parts may not be in your rebuild kit and need to be purchased separately. I recently did a video on this 3650. If you want to check it out, that will show you what goes into a 505 speeds rebuild. Full transparency, no secrets. You get what you pay for. Also hit that subscribe because in the near future, I'm working on putting together some more thorough rebuild kits that include more of the wearable items. It's a one and done deal for the most part. And if you need your transmission rebuilt, I'll leave my information below. Check the description and you can send in your Tremec to get a complete overhaul today.